Hello everyone and welcome to the final part of Fast Fusion. It could have been the second to last part, but I did not record the DLC Grand Prix, so this is the last part.
So there's four cups of 3 tracks each, so there's 12 tracks in the game.
Yes, but they added the free DLC of another cup.
Okay. So there's 15 tracks.
I should have asked this part one, but how much does this game cost?
$20, I believe.
$20? Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just a really crowded year for racing games, which is always unfortunate.
How so? What do you think? What do you think? Because this obviously
Mario Kart, Sonic, and Kirby.
Right, and yeah. Wait, is Kirby this year?
Kirby is this year.
November.
Kirby's November 10th or 17th.
Okay. All right. I admittedly I have not been paying attention to that game, so
yeah. I mean, granted, we were talking about this earlier. This game appeals to a different audience than. Why did that? Yeah. Oh, whatever.
Because Ryan forgot to fill up on gas before starting the race.
This game appeals to a slightly different audience than your Kirby Air Rides and Sonic Cross Worlds and Mario Karts of the world. At the same time, though, it's still you've got 3 major racing titles to go up against. I don't even know how Kirby is even going to do going up against both Sonic and Mario Kart's the big one. Competing.
That's everything compares to Mario Kart.
Yeah. And I know people have issues with Mario Kart World. I love that game, but I understand why people have some issues with it. Even still, I don't think there's a world where Sonic Cross World sells half the units Mario Kart does. And I don't even know why they bothered releasing Kirby Air Ride in 2025 at all. I would have waited until next year to release that game if I was Nintendo.
Same, actually. Yeah, I would have given it at least another 6 months, personally speaking.
I mean, I know they let Sakurai do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah,
maybe they shouldn't.
He's earned that. And he's earned that. To be fair.
Okay.
Let the man make. What do you think?
I understand letting a proven developer have their vision and whatnot. With that said, everybody needs reining in from time to time. And especially lately, I've been more and more disillusioned with the man's decisions.
How so? Because I think, do you think Sakurai is has gone a little nuts? What has he made after Ultimate?
So after Ultimate, well, this is the first major game he's made after Smash Ultimate.
Yeah.
But it's more just the man makes odd decisions and nobody ever tells him no. Why would you have, okay, the whole big thing about Kirby Air Riders is, you've got all these different playable characters, right? Why on earth do you pick Cappy and Starman as playable characters in this game? If you only...
Is this the extent of Sakurai's crazy? It needs to be pulled back.
I think that somebody had to drag him kicking and screaming in order to even put Susie and Magalore in the game, honestly. But, I'm not even joking. Why? Who in their right mind is thinking of, what is an iconic Kirby character? Oh, yes, Cappy, the mushroom dude.
I feel as if we're going to get to Smash Brothers discourse.
No, well, but I understand. And here's the thing. I've turned around on some of the stuff regarding Smash Brothers, where it's just if you look back to stuff that we talked about around the time Ultimate came out, you probably have me on record saying something I thought Piranha Plant was hilarious. I think it's a good addition. In hindsight, yes, it's hilarious. Is it a good addition?
Who's the judge of that, though? People legitimately like Piranha Plant.
People do legitimately like Piranha Plant, but let me twist it to you and bring it to you from a different perspective. If we live in a world where instead of Piranha Plant, it was I don't know, Samurai Guy from the Hidden Castle, or some other deep cut Nintendo character that would make niche fans really, really happy. People would be extremely happy that that character game is in there instead. And it would be something that it would be more than just a joke, I guess is the element of it. The joke with Piranha Plant is, oh, look at that. We actually managed to make a Smash Brothers moveset out of a character who comes out of the ground and bites you. Like, okay, yes.
Yeah, but every Smash Bros. Had its joke character, though. I think it's just a continuation of the gag.
Yes.
You know, Melee had Game & Watch. Brawl had Rob.
Yeah. I'm just saying, though, it's just that there's, like, nobody ever thought, like, oh, you know, this is a game we already have, like, arguably 6 or 7 joke characters in this game. Like, do you need in
Wii Fit Trainer, anyone?
Wii Fit Trainer, yeah. Duck Hunt, you could even argue is a joke character at points. I'm just thinking, like, you know, I understand that if you're making a game, you need to put some element of yourself in it to have fun and express yourself. Like, I get that. But then it's also stuff like, oh, I'm just going to randomly put this thing in the game where we'll just lie to you about what the event is.
I don't know. Like the reason why I'm sort of like on and off with this one, because it just goes into the extremely worthless and somewhat toxic conversation of this character took away a character slot from this character, and this character doesn't deserve to be in the game, which I just roll my eyes at every single time I see that discourse.
I don't think that Cappy deserves to be in Kirby Air Riders. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's toxic. I love Kirby. Like, Starman, this character for, like, the most C-tier Kirby power-up in the franchise, High Jump. Like, why? You know, it's just like, yes, okay, it does take a slot, but if Taranza from Triple Deluxe, a major Kirby game, or hell, even like DeRoach from Squeak Squad, I would rather have in the game than fucking Cappy. You know, like, if Goomba was a playable character in Smash Ultimate instead of Ridley, like, would you be happy about that? I wouldn't be. You know, it's just that kind of thing where it's just like, I feel like, yes, you have to do things that make yourself happy in a game, but you also have to think about your fans and what the fans want in the game, you know? And it's just like,
yeah,
what are you smoking?
Fans don't know what they want.
No, fans often don't know what they want, but at the same time, who the hell wants Cappy or Starman in Kirby Air Riders? And I guarantee you, this is done before that second direct. It might not go up before that second direct. It's gonna be like, oh, we've announced fucking Kabu as a rider in Kirby Air Riders. And then they're not gonna reference anything else that's happened since, like, 2007 in the Kirby franchise. And I'm gonna fucking just... I don't know. I just don't think that when I watched, like, coverage of the Kirby Directs, everybody was like, Sakurai's a genius. And I'm like, there's some serious hero worship happening. This guy is just a dude, you know? A dude with the Fountain of Youth, yes. Or maybe he's like Ash, where he also steals the age from people as he walks by them. That is also a possibility. But it's just like, this man is not known for always making the best decisions. You know, it's like, Sakurai is followable. Man can't make a UI that looks good and functions well to save his life.
I mean, yeah, like, that was my initial takeaway, and it's like surface level shit, but, you know, menuing is surface level things. Like, I did not watch the direct at all, but when the most recent direct cut to Kirby Air Riders, and it was the same basic ass black font on white background shit. Like, can this man please hire someone to make a UI?
No, so here's the thing they did. This is like, they talk about, with UI inspired by Persona 5, and it's just like, Persona 5, the UI is flashy, I'll give it that, but UI is not about flash. UI is the most utility ass element of a video game, and the most important thing about your UI in a video game is that you're able to figure out. John, could you think, like, and tell me off the top of your head how you get to something basic like training mode in Smash Brothers? Because, like, I wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't be anywhere where I expect. So yeah. Anyway, long story short, because I don't want to rant the entire time. Somebody, because, like, we talked about this, like, people talk about this with, like, Miyamoto and stuff, where it's like, sometimes Miyamoto needs to be told no. Maybe sometimes Sakurai needs to be told no. Anybody ever think about that? Huh? That's right, you didn't. It's Sakurai's fault. Paper Mario Sticker Star.
See, all this room is empty
partners.
because they know I'm right.
They hated him because Ted spoke the truth.
Yeah, they told the truth. Yeah.
For the record, I know that people might disagree with me, and that's fine. This isn't something that I care.
It must be a day that ends in Y.
Well, it's also like I might sound impassioned at the moment. I don't really actually care, you know. At the end of the day, Kirby Air Riders is just a video game I'm moderately interested in, and I hope is good, but I have some worries about. Like, if you're excited for the game and think Sakurai kicks ass, like, more power to you. You're happier than I am, which means you're ahead in this interaction. Like, be continued. I swear I'm not being facetious or sarcastic at all. If you are think that something looks great when one of us does not think it looks great, you are ahead in that interaction. I am sincerely happy for you, and I hope that you enjoy it. Because, like, the last thing I want to do is make somebody miserable. You know, it's just like.
I would also add, though, if you are ahead in that conversation, and I am firmly planted on where I am because of my like expectation, that sort of shit. Don't waste your time. You not moving further ahead in the conversation and just continue enjoying what you're enjoying.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
But like, you don't understand, John.
Like
you don't understand, John.
I don't care.
It's like one of those things where, like, I know that you. It's like one of those things where, like, because I know that you haven't reviewed games like Banjo-Kazooie, partially because you don't think you'll like them all that much. I know that.
I don't know. So, like. My concern, just to quickly go off of this and not to spend too much time on this, it's not so much as I don't like them. It's more like I don't want to fucking waste my time with shit that ultimately doesn't matter. And honestly, I'm a little concerned about Tui. Like not Kazooie so much, but Tui. And that is mainly because of my DK64 experience. But go ahead.
So Banjo-Tooie is actually them pulling back from DK64. Fun fact. So
and it's still too big.
No, Banjo-Tooie's not. No, I was just going over this.
Fucking Cappy's there too.
It's okay if Ryan doesn't like a game I like. It's okay if Ryan doesn't like a game I like. He's allowed to be wrong on the internet. It's fine. It's fine.
But he sucks Sakurai's dick too.
Man, I can't believe Sakurai purposely put Dragon Quest reveal before Banjo-Kazooie reveal just to piss off North American players. Oh man. What were we getting at? Cars go fast.
Something about F-Zero. I don't know.
Do you think that they make F-Zero this time? Like, I guess we should. Like, that's something closer to on topic.
Just like to end the conversation.
Yeah. Do you think, like, we were just talking about there being too many goddamn racing games, so not like soon. I'd probably wait 3 or 4 years.
I would say a big caveat is whether or not F-Zero 99 did well. From my understanding, it did okay. Like, people did enjoy their time with that.
It has a very dedicated player base.
How big is that base, though? That's the question.
It all depends on how Nintendo tracks these metrics, because 99 is a freebie on NSO, so they can't track sales. Sales is like the #1 metric Nintendo cares about, obviously. So they can track probably like download rates and play rates and like how those figures go up and down over the course of time and whatnot. And they're obviously looking at probably peak numbers, because if you look at F-Zero 99 nowadays, I'm sure the lobbies are much less full than they were when the game was 3 months old or whatever. With that said, I think that F-Zero 99 is like a decent place to gauge interest, but you're not going to like really know if a 3D brand new F-Zero game has any interest unless you have just straight out make one.
My personal opinion is you make it in lieu of I wouldn't say don't start by trying to replicate GX, because I think that would be an unrealistic expectation for a series that has remained dormant for over 20 years. Maybe go for like a middleman between GX and what was the N64 game?
X, yeah.
You go for something like keep it like something that you can beat in maybe an hour or two. sell at a budget price. Now, it's first party Nintendo.
They're not going to
I know
do
the
that.
very notion of that is very laughable. I understand. But I think if you want it to have proper footing, to have its place where people can find it approachable, affordable, more importantly, you start there. Keep it small, keep it affordable. And then if enough people, if people bite, hook, line, and sinker, then you work on the next, the next GX, essentially. And then you can sell that for $80 with the Virtual Boy peripheral.
For $100.
Don't worry,
still
you can
can't believe
spend
they did that.
$20 for the Labo Virtual Boy kit.
I remember cardboard.
You see, it's funny. Like my nephew turned 5 a couple of months back. He honestly probably would have loved Labo. I think the failure of Labo...
Because Labo was made for kids.
Yes.
Which is what I think a lot of grown-ass men and women are forgetting.
Are you telling me that this company that makes children's properties for children made a game for children? How dare they?
But I'm assuming that the kid was excited for it. Or at least
well, no, I'm just saying that I haven't shown him it, but I probably could. If I found some Labo and gave it to him, he probably would love it. He loves that kind of shit. Like, he's into Legos and building things and drawing. It's just like that. Labo appeals to the 5 through 7 year olds of the world, and the 35 to 37 year olds on the internet were like, "Why would you pay for cardboard?" It's like, It's kind of like when you buy Legos, you pay for plastic.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Thanks so much for watching all the fast racing that we talked over.
We can't do a racing game ever.
No, we did. We cannot do racing games. We talk about it for one part, and even barely half of a part of that.
We got a whole part.
Anyway,
We got a week out of this.
Yes, we did, and you fell for it.
We'll see you all in the next playthrough.